Aries, you are learning to motivate yourself at the core. This is what's important in life. These are the big decisions. And this is about whether or not you're going to, to discipline yourself in order to have the big decisions. So for instance, you may want to be an actor on stage, but realize you've got to really cut out the carbs if that's going to happen or whatever. It's an inner discipline thing that leads to a career thing. And it's important for you to actually pay more attention to your feelings. This is where the old version of Aries wasn't so good at. The old school Aries only pay attention to when they're pissed off, basically, or excited, or they want to conquer, or they're pissed off, they're tied to their emotions of competition. They kind of use these base ego emotions to motivate themselves. And their EQ, their emotional intelligence, is very win-lose. And as a result, their feelings sometimes cause bad behavior. So this motivation of yourself requires that you emotionally mature, that you don't let certain things get bad back to you, let you down or bring you down. And between the two of those, handling your feelings and also making better decisions, things you need versus what you want, this is where the big shift will be. You have to do these little exercises for you to be able to have the future that you want. Now, the square between Jupiter and Saturn that happens on Tuesday, you're ultimately exchanging and expanding what you consider in your thinking and communication. You're letting new ideas in, frankly, and you're turning your mind away from old conversations, old arguments, old processes, old algorithms of calculating things. So now that your mind is getting a bit sharper, you're going to reconcile this week with Saturn, which means you're going to then look at your life big picture differently too. So sort of think about massaging the both. Yes, to some degree, the way you look at life is dissolving with a new way. Your spiritual lesson is changing for something new. But for that to happen, your mind has to take on a different attitude, has to drop certain arguments, and has to also reach a new higher attitude. So for Aries and Aries risings, your thinking and your faith must go along with one another.
Sirius Joy.